Hey everyone, it's me Jay, and today I want to talk about something that has really affected me in like this weird, deep, subconscious level, and probably has affected you at some point in your life because we pretty much all have them, and I know how emotionally draining they can be at times, especially in the beginning stages of transitioning. I know they were for me, and I just kind of want to talk about my opinion on these and also kind of share like a story with you guys. So this video is going to be about dreams and just kind of my experience with them. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that in some sense you can relate. But yeah, when I first started transitioning, dreams were the worst thing for me because I got so anxious whenever I first started taking hormones. I'm a hypochondriac, and I thought everything was going to go wrong with me. And so I would go to bed at night and I would have these really, really terrible, vivid dreams, like these nightmares. And anytime I would dream, I would see myself as my previous self, the gender that I identified pre-transition. I kept seeing myself as male. I would present myself as male in these dreams, and always in my dreams, like these bad things happened because of taking hormones. And I was so scared because, I always heard these horror stories that hormones can cause strokes and stuff like that. And going to bed at night was a pain because I would always, be so scared of what to dream. I wanted to be able to see myself as me in my dreams. I wanted to be able to be comfortable with myself. But it felt like anytime I went to bed, my subconscious was telling me that you're doing something wrong, this isn't you. And it really made me emotionally drained. It like stressed me out so much, to the point where like I considered detransitioning. I considered, going back to the person that I was. I was going through so much with my mom, and I was going through so much with everybody telling me things, and then dreams just made it so much harder. And I've always had this weird relationship with dreams. I know I've never been a vivid dreamer at all. I don't dream often, but whenever I first started taking hormones, or whenever there's like an emotional, like draining thing going on in my life, I do find myself dreaming very often. And I know that it comes from stress, and I know that that's the reason why, but it's never good news. It's never a good dream. And I always just wish that I had good dreams, because anytime that I do dream, it's always like the worst. It's always a nightmare, or it's always really freaking weird. And it sucks because I know if you like start transitioning and like you want everything to run smoothly, but then going to bed at night and seeing yourself as a person that's not you, it just makes you feel so like I don't know, just dead inside. It makes you feel so nasty, so like something's wrong with you. And I know for me it was just very discouraging, but I want to give some good news and some light on this because I know that it can affect you like deeply. My dreams have stopped since, so if you are experiencing this, don't worry, it's just a bump in your road and it's not going to be forever. You're doing nothing wrong, like absolutely nothing wrong. As long as you're yourself, then you should be happy. And just love yourself and accept yourself. The process of accepting yourself is the hardest, and I think the moment that I started seeing myself as a woman in my dreams was the moment that I started saying that I love myself, I'm doing nothing wrong. So if you're worried because you keep seeing yourself as like this previous gender or this like previous person that you used to be, don't worry, you'll get through it. Just keep your head up. But yeah, and so now I want to share like a dream that I had. This was pre-transition, but it was like the weirdest dream that I've ever had, but it was also my favorite because it was so weird and like it means something to me like emotionally. I don't know, I feel like there's some kind of like inner meaning that I have yet to interpret. So if you guys have any ideas of what this might mean, please let me know. So basically this dream was about me and my brother, and something was happening in the world. The world was about to end, and the biggest fear of mine is the world ending. I feel like a lot of people have that fear, but in this dream the world was going to end because of an explosion that someone had set. And for some reason my brother and I knew how to defuse like this bomb, and so my brother and I went to the place that this bomb was going to explode, and we like spent hours just trying to defuse it. And there was like one of those timers on it saying when it was going to blow up. And so my brother kept working on it until it said like 15 minutes left. And then my brother and I kind of looked at each other, and then we had this epiphany of like, like we're not gonna be able to do this. Like this is gonna happen. We should leave now before, we're just too close to it. So my brother and I leave, and in my dream, my brother had a girlfriend. And so I was like, hey, you can go to be with her, I'll be okay. And, he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, the world's ending, just go be with your girlfriend. So I was alone in this moment, and I kind of like, I had a timer, I think on like on a watch, and I was like looking at it, And at this point, I was like far enough from the place that there was the bomb that I could see it, and I could see the city. And I was just kind of sitting there waiting for it. And at that moment, I like accepted the fact that I was alone and I had no one, and no one was going to be there for me. So I just kind of waited there, and I waited till the timer counted down. And then when it went to like 1, I like just started running towards like the building. And then the white like light of the explosion like just became like growing and growing, and I just like ran to it. And then I died, and like it just, everything went black, and I didn't feel anything. And then my dream was just black, and I slept through the entire night, and I woke up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are struggling with dreams and you are struggling with seeing yourself as yourself in your dreams, just know that it's a bump in the road and you'll get past it. And one day, when you come to love yourself, when you come to kind of finally just be happy in yourself, you'll get through it. So just don't worry, you know, the beginning stages are hard, but it's just that one moment in life, and then the rest of your life is yours. So keep your head up, everything will be great. And thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. But yeah, if you want to support me, it'll help me out so much. I have my album and I have my Patreon. The links will be in the description, and also my Twitter and Instagram are going to be in the description. I'm very active, and if you want someone to talk to, I'm always there, so feel free to DM me on either. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.